at Lalla, Fatna, Safi. I had no idea how beautiful it was here. I had no idea how big the surf culture was here in Safi. I'd heard stories of there was an injury of a famous surfer here a couple of years ago. He almost died on one of these waves. It's super heavy. I don't think it's this one at Lalla Fatna, but maybe Medusa, or I think they call it Snake's Head. So this one's a little treat for the surfers right now. Check out what we got going on right now. This is for surfers or nature lovers or Moroccans in general. I'll answer some questions if you got any. But just being in Safi, welcome, X has been quite inspiring for the surf. It's really, Agadir is not the only place to surf in Morocco. I already knew that, but now I'm starting to see that other places are way less crowded. I'm sorry for the bad internet. It's a hot spot from my phone, and yeah, we're kind of in a little cove here. I'll show you where we are. I mean, we got these beautiful waves. I'm enjoying a coffee from this guy, and yeah, you can see why it's kind of bad internet. We are in this little cove here. The light is beautiful. I'll stay close to the phone, the hot spot. And I didn't drive all the way down there just yet. I don't know. It didn't look like a very swimmable beach this evening. It's quite heavy, and I don't know the beach, so I'm not. Yeah, exactly. Badr says, attention, the sea is dangerous. Like I said, I'm not going to just hop in there today. It looks quite heavy, a lot of undertow. I don't know the rocks or the bottom or anything here, so I'm just kind of enjoying the view. And there's no surfers out there, but these waves, they look pretty good. Some of them better than others. Let's see how this one's gonna break. Kind of a close out there, but down there it looked much better. And he said everyone is at the cap. The cap is where the Medusa is. He said 20 kilometers north toward Uladia. And we're quite near Safi right now. Rumi didn't want to go to the beach. So if Rumi doesn't want to go to the beach, I still want to go to the beach. So I left them at home. Well, I say home, but our Airbnb for the past 2 nights, which is outside of Safi. We got a place, nice, baby friendly, plenty of place to crawl, sheep, chickens, a cat that thinks it lives there, keeps sneaking into the house every time we're there and meowing. I don't know who's feeding this cat or why he thinks he lives in the Airbnb, but I shush him out a lot of the time. And yeah, we enjoyed our day in Safi today. Tomorrow we head toward Essaouira, which is exciting. Someone asked where exactly in Morocco. We are north of Safi right now, not far, at the Lalla Fatna beach. Mauli. Ait Mauli, I guess it's called, or Bukaba. It's north of Agadir, not Agadir, but Gadir, and of Bailitin. I can show you on the map if that helps. Where are we? We are here. Easy Safi. And we are north of there. And I guess everyone is surfing up at that cap up there. Because these waves are empty, but they are big. I thought some people would like that, but yeah, it's a beautiful place here. I just wanted to take a moment to go live again because people enjoyed our live stream from Casablanca on Saturday. So I figured I'd do another one. It's been really hard to upload videos and do everything. I know I said this again, so I'm doing a live stream to make up for that. It's not a good excuse. They're gonna come, especially when we get to Tamarat. We'll be less driving every day. I'll have more time to actually edit. Not that we do drive somewhere every day, whether it's into town, out of town, between towns. Just yesterday we drove from Casablanca to here in Safi, and we got delayed in Casablanca. We ate dinner there. We were supposed to leave at 3. But we got out late and we got in the dark here. What I want to say about Casablanca was Sunday there must have been a football match, since we saw a lot of hooligans all going to the match. They were having like parades, vans full of people, motorbikes full of people, kids in groups walking, and that was really something to see there. The soccer atmosphere, the football atmosphere. They're proud supporters of their team there. And I won't be here in June to go to the African Cup. My brother's getting married in the USA, so I will return definitely by June to the USA. But until then, I have things like this to enjoy. Beautiful sunsets. And it's a thing here in Morocco. Everyone just takes their cars, parks up on a cliffside, enjoys the views. People here, people up the road as well. I just came to the cafe where I could have one of these coffees. Yeah, Ras Lafa, that's the snake's head, right? Ras means head. Lafa, I think, is snake, I guess. I hear that's one of the best, but I think that's where the guy really got injured on some heavy waves there. So maybe I skip that and work on my skills a bit more in anchor point or so. But yeah, the sea looks heavy today. Here's another one, kind of closing out. You know, who's coming to visit. Your nose doesn't look too good. Sorry, cat. Phone's going off here. But yeah, keeping it here on the sunset. Omer Ali, where are you usually if you're going to be here in springtime? Hopefully we will be here in springtime too. But I had a dream last night, and in this dream I had something to do where I had to leave Morocco, and it felt very real. Well, I didn't have to. It was someone else had to leave, and it felt like something was happening. So that might. But so sound of the ocean. Wow. Omer coming from USA to Morocco. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. We've really enjoyed ourselves. We've been here just a week now. I guess this is day 8, and it starts to go fast when you're going 2 nights in each city. It was really fast. Now we have our final destination of our trip. Well, not our ending, but Essaouira, and then to Agadir after that. We forgot to tell this story. Last night we're coming in from Casa de Safi. We get off the highway, pay the toll, and the police stop us. It's dark out. Rumi's sleeping in the back. Andrea had snuck back there to be with the baby because she was fussy. And check out these birds. So I was worried because Andrea didn't have her seatbelt on because she kind of squeezed in the back seat to comfort the baby. But he has to see my papers. He wants to see my customs, the car import, and then for the license. And then he wanted the car papers itself, and then the insurance. I gave him insurance that was expired. He showed me it's like, 2024. I said, oh no, let me check. I dug it out. He was patient. I found the right insurance, but then I ripped up those old papers. I don't know why we still got them in there, but you got to have your international insurance when you come to Morocco. And of course, when you're taking the ferry, you got to go to the customs to get the papers for your car, to get 6 months per calendar year for the car. A lot of people bring their cars in. Popular way to get around. I think it's one of the best, especially if you have a family. Just look at the waves crashing on that rock. It's pretty heavy right now. Yeah, I think that's something I'm trying to evolve this channel into, is a little bit of family travel focus. It's not just me anymore, obviously. And not being me, we have to adjust and adapt. It's really easy to say, okay, let's go to the Medina, let's go Safi all day. But then the baby's just in the stroller or a high chair or the car. And that's not fair to her. So you got to have these times at home when you really want to be out and doing things and seeing things, but you have to take it slow and give the kids time for that. Like Rumi's easier. She could run around, she'd go to parks, she'll want something at the shop. We could buy her something in the souk or the Medina, but the baby doesn't have those concepts yet, so she's a little bit harder. It's easy to feed them. Welcome Daggers, super fan, always drop in the comments. And right now we have our leaderboard. I don't know how this stuff works, but we have Omar Ali, I think from Virginia, number 1, Aslan, number 2, Best of Morocco, number 3. I don't get how you get experience points. I guess you join in the chat. Welcome Daggers. And yeah, welcome to Lalla, Fatna. We're having a nice sunset coffee. Coffee latte, espresso, cappuccino, tea, hot chocolate. They fail to say noose on here, but that's it. It is a beautiful sunset. The sun is heading toward America now. Hello, Yasir from New York. Is there a possibility you'll extend your stay in Morocco? Yeah, I mean, we should be here for some time. Like I said, you get 6 months per calendar year on the car. So all we have to do when we go to Agadir, if it turns 2026, we bring the car and the papers there, and they'll give us another 6 months. But then the catch to that is you can't come back with the same car or name on the car in that calendar year. But I think it's about time for us to get a bigger car, so we should not have a problem with that. And we are doing great. We had an amazing breakfast overlooking the Atlantic Ocean in Safi today. We took Rumi to a pottery workshop, which was fun. It's one of those things to do in Safi. And the man was super nice, Mohammed. But Rumi was a little bit shy. She was like... I don't think she said a word except for I want to go after about half an hour. But he was a great teacher dealing with the language barrier and everything. But Rumi she got messy. She got clay and wetness on her hands, and she doesn't like that too much. So at one point she said, all right, it's time to go. But yeah, this is top. I wanted to share this little beach with you at Lalla Fatna. This man is going in the ocean now. Hope he knows what he's doing. Whoa, that's a big wave coming for him. But it breaks up pretty quick. Yeah, funny story about Rumi is we were at this kids cafe in Casablanca yesterday, and the lady asked Andrea where she's from, and she said Slovenia, and then Rumi said, I'm from Morocco. She's a little confused, but her head's in the right place. What are our plans? Making some YouTube videos, maybe some online teaching, things like that. But it's not mealtime, it's just coffee time. Because last night I crashed so hard. I wasn't sleeping well in Casablanca, noisy streets, or the night before in Rabat or Tangier, all these cars, and now we have this rural setting, so it's super quiet, super peaceful. So I slept quite good last night, but I passed out very early, much earlier than usual. And we did a lot of acro yoga yesterday, so I was quite tired by nighttime and after driving. But yeah, Rumi tells the lady at the cafe that she's from Morocco. That's the story Andrea told me. And about Tamrat, what do I miss? The feeling of community. I mean, I've spent so much time there, it almost feels like home when you know everyone at the cafes and shops. You run into people on the streets, and I miss that, and sitting on the roof at night hearing the waves like we do here. I mean, here at Lalla Fatna. You could probably hear the waves in the background. It's great place to sit. And the thing, it's not like this is a unique place in Morocco. The coast is huge, and you'll always find a coffee truck like this, one of them. I'm lucky enough to have the extreme zoom in, to have a table here. And yeah, it's a great setting. And Fuad, we are near Safi right now. We're north of Safi. If you would go down around this corner, and you would end up in the Bay of Safi. We're at Lalla Fatna, and I like this. It looks like pipeline or something with all these big boards, all these surfers. It's a good place. I would recommend it. I recommend people would go to Safi. Medina's relaxed. The food is great. Except I had a tagine today, and he went crazy with the za'atar. No, coffee was 8 dirham, so let's say like 90 cents these days. Still worth it. Not a 50-cent coffee, but I'm not going to complain. I was at Caribou Coffee yesterday in Casablanca, and I saw a drink for 89 dirham for a matcha latte, iced matcha latte. I think that's insane. 89 dirham. That's $10 for a drink. I don't even think I see prices like that in the USA. Like drinks, yeah, $8, maybe $9, $10 for a drink, non-alcoholic. That blew my mind. I got an iced coffee. It was like 34 dirham, I think, but it was big. And so it's not something you could get at one of these trucks. Yeah, 89 dirhams. Iced matcha latte. I had gotten iced matcha latte that morning on a street in Casablanca with strawberry for 20 dirham, and she had a nice powder and she mixed it right and it was all good. But this one was 89 dirham at Caribou Coffee. The Caribou Coffee is a place my friend used to work at, and so when I see it in Morocco, it's always funny. I'm like, okay, I'll go try Caribou. Starbucks, I don't even know if they have 89 dirham coffee, but like, that's crazy. And also at Burger King, they had a 90 dirham sandwich, like truffle chicken or truffle beef. And I also thought that was pretty crazy. But in America, I could see a burger at like $10 after tax in a fast food place. But at I don't know, maybe I don't go to Starbucks or Caribou anymore in America. But I've gone to like these Asian tea houses and stuff, and the most your drink will top out at is like 8, maybe 9, and that's with boba or tapioca pearls and things like that. But yeah, you could pay 89 dirham for a matcha latte or 20. I guess mine was smaller, but the big's not that big. Like, I had the iced coffee yesterday and still went to bed at 11. But yeah, there's a lot of Starbucks coffee. There's Dunkin' in Casablanca. We enjoyed ourselves in Casablanca. It was good, but I don't think it's a very family-friendly destination. Daggers told me a long time ago, don't even bother with it because, yeah, it doesn't have nice things for family. And it's very stroller, not friendly, to put it. And yeah, we ended up just going to beaches. We should have gone to Hassan Mosque. That was our mistake. But my friend is coming next week. He told me the same price, USA, Morocco. There's still such great experiences for fair prices in Morocco. Like you saw my short yesterday, maybe, where I had tea, massemen with cheese in it, and a donut for 9 dirham. Like, it's weird that these two things can exist within a few kilometers from each other, but that's it, huh? That's the life. But yeah, we will bring you a souk video from Tamrat. We'll go live when we're in Tamrat. I guess we'll be in Tamrat Monday. I guess next week we'll have to have a live Tamrat video from the souk. It's the only right thing to do. And yeah, Morocco has Dunkin', they call it. I don't know if it's, I think in America it even changed from Dunkin' Donuts to just Dunkin'. But yeah, they had it, and it was a top-rated place in Casablanca. I didn't try it. But yeah, no price for a good time. That is true. The gang is at home because Rumi didn't want to go to the beach. She was being a bit of a princess, so he said, okay. Dalla's gonna go to the beach. I didn't make it to the beach. I just decided to have a little coffee on this cliffside and go live. But yeah, souk videos are always really popular. I think it's some of our most popular videos of all time is either souk shopping or cooking tagine with Mandy. And yeah, I'm still in touch with Brahim in Tamrat. We will see him. Hopefully we'll go fishing. He's gotten into fishing these days, so we're gonna make a fishing video, I hope. He's always down for a video. He likes it. He likes the performance. And that way, Uladia, that way towards Safi, and we're somewhere in between. But it's been a good journey. I wish we stayed out of cities a bit more on this trip and gone out a little bit more, but with the baby so young, I'm like, I want to stay close to a treatment center. God forbid something happens like that, you know, but we want to be close to infrastructure and everything like that. One time Rumi was sick in Imsawan, and it's like, okay, you drive over an hour to Agadir or hour and a half to Essaouira or something, and we were just kind of stuck. She was puking all night, she had fever, and she was fine in the end, but it was stressful because sometimes you want experts when you need them. I don't know if Rumi likes Morocco better than Slovenia, USA. She's quite the America fan because she loves her cousins very much. But we'll see how she says at the end of this. Our destination is Tamrat. We're going back to where it all started, where I met Andrea, where the channel took off. So that's our home in Morocco. We will return there. Then in the end of November, we'll take a visa run. So we'll head toward Marrakesh, and I want to go to Ouzad Falls. That'll be something we'll do, because I've never been there. It's a new destination for me. And we'll enjoy ourselves there. We're skipping Marrakesh on this trip. The baby's gonna love Marrakesh. She likes the action. She'll love the circus. That is Jemelfna, I guarantee that. She was a big fan of Rabat Medina. You'll see that video. We have a lot of videos coming, I promise you. Some will be longer, some will be shorter. But hopefully you'll find the ones you like, that you jive with. And yeah, I met in Morocco, so it's kind of where our story started and where we hope to continue with it, which is a nice thing. When she was pregnant the first time, I'd always be like, I want to stay here, you know what I mean? Are we going to come back here? I want to have our child here and walk her along the beaches and the promenades and go to the souks. And we've managed to do that so far. You know, we've only been gone a long time because Audrey would come in, and so we had to budget for that away from Morocco, but that's okay. Morocco is one of the best places, relaxation and place of free of mind. Yeah, I love it here. Like, I don't know, it just feels like home. I go straight to Casablanca at night. It's, I don't know, the aliveness of the place. I don't know. It's just there. I asked you 2 days ago if you'll go to Safi. You can stay at my house. Sorry, Britannia City. Maybe next time. Write us email or send message on Mor Acro. We had already booked something, and we also like our space as well. Appreciate the generosity, but we're having a nice little farm stay here. Ouzad, Beniuddin Valley, Azilal for a little rest, Ain Azardun in Benilal. That's a long list. Give us a comment so I'll remember all that, because I will not remember all that. But life has been good. Yeah, I can't explain, just vibed with it, and here you are. But you need some certain survival skills in order to vibe with it. Once you have some survival Darija, I realize that, then you can get on and it's fine. Once you know some Darija, things get much easier and better. I was thinking about making a video about that. Vertania, next time please send us a message. Or now I remember you saying you lived in Germany. That was in the live stream. A lot of things going on, so I missed that. But next time, maybe you'll even be in Safi next time we are. Yes, Yasser Atar, Chicago. That is where I'm from. Suburbs, actually. But yeah, survival Darija video. I'm thinking about making it for others to be and for Moroccans to say, oh yeah, that's useful, or you should add this to your arsenal of phrases and questions and things like that. Survival Darija. I don't speak Darija, but I can survive, and it's enough. But yeah, just now the call to prayer will be coming. I don't think we'll actually hear it over here. Rumi will say shukran. No, I'm not staying at Lalla Fatna tonight. I will go back to our place. It's just 3 kilometers from here, just up the road. Maybe you know it, but I'm not going to spend the night here by myself. It would be nice. Also, it would be nice to have a camping or camper or van or something like that one day. Check out those birds up there. Beautiful. Thank you for all the well wishes. It is getting cold now that the sun has gone down and it is getting dark. So I will be signing off here very shortly if anyone's got last questions. It's COVID-19 at the car with me. I have all my apartment there. And I am a little lost sometimes in the chat. There's a lot of people talk and then I lose it a little bit. But the coffee is good, by the way. Someone asked to try the coffee. Cold by now, because I've been talking so much. But that's it. We'll go live from Babacool one day, like the old days, with some Mor Acro world news, if you remember those. Can't believe that was like 5 years ago, over 5 years ago. Time flies. Thanks for sticking with us. Of course, I'm happy by the beach. This is my place. And we'll see you next time. I'll leave it